What's going on, everybody? Card Hawking here. I want to wish everybody a happy new year as we get into this video. Opening a Trove of Whisper in the Wells. This costed $49.99. One of my favorite sets that Lorcana has put out so far, and that is the reason being all the DuckTale characters that are available in this set, especially that Webby Enchanted. So we're definitely chasing that. As you can tell in the background, I'm a huge DuckTales fan, so I'm very excited. Just put those dividers to the side, a couple packs. Then we got the Lorcana counter. Guys, comment below if you know how to play Lorcana. I'm in Cincinnati. I would love to meet new people and just get together and play Lorcana in person. I've only ever played online. And then we've got our other few packs here, about 5 or 6. But yeah, I would love to meet up with you guys, get to know you, and just play Lorcana in person. It's a whole lot of fun. But before we get into the cards, we're going to just look at these dividers. You know, I think the set Fabled that Lorcana put out a few months ago had really nice, you know, dividers there. Some of the best, as in just quality and the way they looked. They were really sharp. I think if you kept them sealed, they were actually going for something there a little bit. There should be 6 dividers. 3. Got Beast. There's 4. Daisy Duck. Love that one. And Robin Hood. So 6, and that's the 6 type. You can see just by the colors. And I'll use those, you know, when dividing up my type, because again, I've never built a deck in person, but I would love to. We've got 8 total packs here, or we should have 8 total packs of Whispers in the Well. The new set is coming out. I think it's called Winter Spell in February. Very excited for that. Rumors are there is a Darkwing Duck. My buddy's a big Darkwing Duck fan, so I'm hoping we can get our hands on some of that Winter Spell, and hopefully it's an Enchanted. Let's get into pack 1 here of Whispers in the Well. Again, I'm chasing that Webby Enchanted because in the future I'm going to be doing a DuckTales Master Set, which I'm very excited for. But you know, I also wanted to just say I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope you guys got to spend quality time with your family and friends. I know I did. My wife and I were all over the place over those 2 weeks of being off. We're both teachers, and so got the launch pad. We love to see it. That's a DuckTales card. We got Zeus on the Whisper. We got Crane. Emily Quack Faster. That's nice. That's a DuckTales card. And we got Daisy Duck. Magic of Dispel. That's another DuckTales card. We love to see it. And then we've got Minnie Mouse on the Epic. This was not as big of a card when I pulled this as I thought it would be. Epics, you know, legendaries are actually a lot more times worth more than the epics. And again, that's a Minnie Mouse there on the Epic. But like I said, legendaries can be worth more than those epics. And Lorcana is not really about just collecting. It's also just about people playing and, you know, playing the card game Lorcana. So a lot of those card prices are based off of how playable a card is. And so that's why a lot of those legendaries values, you know, go up. And so we're getting into pack 2. But yeah, I've hit a couple legendaries that, you know, can be in that $20 range just because they're playable. People want them in their deck. And so, you know, they're there. I like Lorcana, you know, collecting the cards more in person just because of the artwork. Big Disney fan. And so, again, I would love to play in person and get that going. But we got Inspector Tezuka, and that is a DuckTales card. We love to see that. Again, you know, even if I have multiple, I'm going to put them all on the back of the, you know, the extra cards for the Master Set. We got Scrooge McDuck. That's a nice card. I like that. Olaf. Pluto on the rare. Nothing too crazy. Donald Duck. Yeah, that's only a 16-cent card, but to me, Donald Duck right there, that is everything. And then Higgins on the foil. That Donald Duck card right there is worth way more than the price could ever mean, just because Donald Duck is my favorite Disney character and just my favorite character overall. I got a Donald Duck painting for Christmas from my mom. She drew it and painted it. It was one of my favorite gifts that I got, and I was, you know, especially knowing that my mom handmade it, you know, I got it to the side now. It's on the side of my gaming room where, you know, I do all my recording and stuff. But let's get into pack 3 here of Lorcana Whispers in the Well. Guys, what card are you chasing in Whispers in the Well? And if you're not opening any Lorcana, what card are you chasing, whether it's football, basketball, Pokemon? What are you chasing after? Is there a specific card? Are you trying to master set? What are you guys trying to get? We got Brooklyn, Demona, Hinwin, the pig, another Inspector Tezuka, will take it. Goofy, Baloo, Goliath, David, Sudden Scare. I really want the enchanted version of this. It is a beautiful card. We got the Bitterwood on the rare. Again, I am putting the prices of any rares, super rares, legendaries, epics, you know, the enchanted, and then we have Cheshire the Cat. That is a foil. This card is very playable. A lot of people want this card. The value is there with this one, so that's a nice hit for us right there, especially being only a super rare. That's like a $21 card. But like I said, you know, I'm putting the prices of anything rare and above just because, you know, the prices range, just they vary just because some of the cards are playable and people want them in their decks. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Lorcana online with Ink Table, you know, just going against the computer, and then Dreamborn I can play, you know, against real people. But we're getting into pack 4. Yeah, I'm trying to get as much content out to you guys as I can. I'm having a whole lot of fun with this, you know, recording, you know, opening up product, you know, ripping cards. That's why we're here. That's why you guys are watching. That's why I'm recording. It's because it's so much fun. But I'm having a lot of fun just making content for you guys, and, you know, ripping it and then getting to edit and just make quality, you know, videos. From the time I started to now, my videos are getting way better just because the growth, you know, that the effort that I'm putting into my content to make better content for you guys. I want to build a community. And we got Webby's Diary. That is a DuckTales card. We love to see those DuckTale cards. We want to keep them coming. We got Malicious, Mean, and Scary. Kristoff on the Whisper on the rare as well. Baloo on the rare this time. And the foil of Inspector Tezuka. There we go. That helps with the master set. We got the regular base, and now we have the foil. So we can, you know, add this little clip here of opening that to the master set video in the future. But yeah, I'm having a whole lot of fun of ripping content, or making content, ripping cards, and making that content. But, you know, we're above 300 subs. We're trying to get to 500, so please keep pushing for that. Once we get to 500 subs, I'm gonna actually do a giveaway video going into pack 5. But we're gonna do a giveaway video of, it is a PSA 10 Feebas Pokemon card. Once we get to 500 subs, there will be a giveaway video, and you'll just have to, you know, comment on that video to enter. But we're still trying to push for that, and then, you know, then 1,000 we'll have a giveaway. So just, I appreciate the support. You know, Magic of Dispel on the base, love it. But Daisy Duck, but yeah, just thank you guys. Donald Duck, let's go. Even though it's a common, we love those because it's our boy Donald Duck. I think even it'd be a lot of fun to do like a Donald Duck master set in the future. And, you know, I'm trying to get, you know, obviously my content's on a budget because this is just a little hobby for me, something that I can share with you guys as, you know, I do it. Still got to be smart. Ooh, we got the Headless Man Horse. That's DuckTales. We got Launchpad and Duckworth. What is going on? That was 4 DuckTale cards in a row. Blessed Bagpipes, another one. Let's go. The Sword of Hercules. That is a rare. The Lady Tremaine. That is a super rare on the Whisper. And we got Jasmine on the Whisper there at the end as a foil. But man, that was a crazy pack for DuckTales. That might be one of my best packs for me personally. Not value, but personally to me, that was one of my best packs just because of all the cards that we're chasing for DuckTales. But yeah, you know, I'm working on some others. In the future, I'm opening up some Whispers in the Well booster boxes. Having a whole lot of fun of those, so I'm hoping to get those videos out shortly. Working on getting into pack 6 here, but I'm working on my Pokemon Pokédex video. Haven't completed it yet, but working on that for you guys. And, you know, I'm trying to go live more, organizing my cards as much as I can. I'm going to be working my first card show in Cincinnati, January, I think 18th is that Sunday. I'm going to be working my first card show. I'm going to have bulk for sale, some of my bigger cards. Della Duck, she's one of the best characters from DuckTales. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing that, hoping to just get my page out there, my content, meet great people, and build those relationships and just have a good time. Zootopia on the location. We got a rare of Baloo again, this time green. The Horn King, rare as well. And the foil of Flotsam. So that was pack 6. We're hopping into pack 7 here. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, the Cheshire Cat was our biggest pool so far, but, you know, we're having fun while doing it, so can't complain. Especially Lorcana. It's one of my favorite things to rip. One Piece is right there with it, especially chasing those big hits. Let's get into pack 7. Be Gone. Fergus McDuck. DuckTales again. The Headless Man Horseman. This one is not DuckTales. That is the real Headless Horseman. That is, I believe, from Jungle Book, so be it. Tinkerbell. Search for Clues. Nana. Goofy on the super rare. Beautiful artwork. Prince Charming on the legendary. We needed that to be the foil, but that's okay. And then we got David in the back with the foil. Looks like this Prince Charming has a little bit of, you know, damage there at the bottom, or a misprint with that legendary symbol. That's okay. You know, Prince Charming's not as playable or, you know, played as much as other legendaries, so this is one of the you know, smaller valued legendaries, but that's okay. We still pulled a legendary in this trove. Hop into pack 8. Let's see if we can get some last pack magic, baby. That's what we're hoping here with our last pack. I'm getting better at the card opening, actually. I know I'm struggling on this pack a little bit right here. Lorcana packs are a little trickier, but I'm getting better. Not, you know, having to use the scissors as much. But as I say that, struggling a whole lot with this pack. There we go. Finally got it open. Come on. Stop struggling. Be better. But last pack. Let's see if we can pull any last pack magic here. Con. We got Violet on the DuckTales card. Crikey. The twins. Gurgi. Caw. Lexington. Pluto. Caw again. Scrooge McDuck on the super rare. Wish that was a foil, but man, Scrooge McDuck. Love the artwork here. Another DuckTales card that we can check off that DuckTales list. Cheshire the Cat. This one's just the super rare base, but man, still $3 card. And then the Horseman Strikes on the foil. But yeah, another Cheshire Cat there. That's about a $3 card just because of how playable it is. It's not the foil version. You know, people love that you know, the foil on those better cards. But can't complain, especially getting a Scrooge McDuck on the super rare. I think that's our second Scrooge McDuck. Gonna have a little recap now. Just gonna go through everything that we pulled in this trove, and you know, starting with some of the smaller cards, as in just, you know, the DuckTales cards that I really like, and then getting into more of those valuable cards there towards the back. Again, those top cards are just going to be DuckTales cards that I put to the side for my personal collection. And so let's see. So this one's not. This is a foil. This one is the Horseman Strikes, just that rare. But we got Violet, Goofy, just, you know, that's Mickey's friends. Gotta put Goofy to the side, especially a super rare like that. The Headless Horseman. At first, I thought these were part of the DuckTales, but Fergus McDuck, Della Duck, love this card. Blessed Bagpipes, bless me Bagpipes. Ink Runner, I thought this one was part of DuckTales too. It's not. We got Duckworth. Launchpad, one of the funniest characters. The Headless Man Horse from DuckTales. Daisy Duck. Magic at Dispel. Webby's Diary. Sudden Scare, really chasing that Enchanted for sure. Goofy again, but this one on the common. Inspector Tezuka. Pluto on the rare. Oh, there we go. There's our Scrooge McDuck. Inspector again. Magic of Dispel. Getting into the bigger cards now. Daisy Duck. Emily Quack Faster. We got Lady Tremaine on the Whisper. Scar on the Whisper. Cheshire Cat. This one's that foil. Nope, that one's the base. Sorry. Jasmine Whisper. Donald Duck. Love that card. Another super rare, but this one's Scrooge McDuck. Tezuka on the foil. Yep, Inspector. Love that card. Even though we just hit like 4 of them. Prince Charming here on the legendary. Like to see a different legendary, but still pulled a legendary. Can't complain. Donald Duck on the rare. And at the time, thought this was the biggest card we pulled. The Minnie Mouse Epic. But everybody, I appreciate your support. Let's see that recap. The cost, $49.99. Card value, $33. So we lost $16.39. But guys, I'll see you in the next video.